ruling on the field is reversed.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Cardinals.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Connor, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Arizona.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Murray now off the bootleg. That's caught left side by Ryman. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Flush to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Murray's going to throw again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This, a 44-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State, he goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Murray now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, heading left, it's Connor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 2nd down, Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go. Now Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. 49ers offense make their way out to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Off the play fake, Purdy. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
And the 49er first down.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go play action with Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Murray. That's to his tight end, Ryman. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, Murray forced to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. They go play action with Murray. Taking off. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give, running right. It's Connor. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Out to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Chad Ryland on for the Arizona field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 6-3 lead.
49ers 3.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now he'll run it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the 1st down in the process.
That's good. 4A.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. 2nd down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
From the shot. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good. 4A.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's Trevor Lawrence. 56 yards, touchdown. The Jaguars get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Downs. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Colts get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Older brother Travis got the accolades for a while. Now this is Trevor Etienne. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On first down, the drive begins with Conner. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Murray now off the bootleg. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals first down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's a give up the middle, Conner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll go right back to Conner. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here comes Correndo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. One of the tight ends motions right. On play action, here's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Purdy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the
On the ground, it's Correndo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and short. Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another 49er.
On the handoff, it's Correndo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
One more time, it's Correndo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it home. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Correndo is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
13, Cardinals 9.
Scott thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. Pass right side, that's Lyman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. Connor from out of the pistol. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Murray on 3rd down. That's complete his big target, McBride. And he's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
1st down, Arizona.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
A play fake. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Josh Sweat getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
39-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Running here is Connor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He was brought down by Richie Grant. A gain of 14. 1st down, Cardinals.
They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brings up
2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Is a turnover up. Down.
They'll give it to Garendo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cards offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Rolling right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, and whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 6-yard line.
On second down, a run with Durendo. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And the 49er first down.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one, taken in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his second touchdown of the year. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
There he goes again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll go play action with Purdy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Murray, pushed out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Right back to Harrison, he's got him again. And it'll be a short pickup, that's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. We'll try and run for this with Connor. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Scrambling to his left. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Purdy going to give this to Garenda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Garenda. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.